Firstly, let me say I'm very proud of the partnership we have between MRF, NCA and the BCCI. And the way I look at it is hopefully we can enhance the great work that the BCCI and NCA are already doing. So that's to start with. I guess also to answer why, I'll just go back a bit, why I joined the MRF Pace Foundation. Dennis Lilly was my hero growing up. And I was lucky enough to train under Dennis and also to attend the MRF Pace Foundation here in 1992, and I thought it was a big benefit to me. And then the way I trained throughout my career, I came over here, and the way the trainers, the physios, the coaches went about it, I was very impressed. So when Dennis first approached me, I was a little bit hesitant, but after spending some time here, working with the coaches, chatting with Raul, I was super impressed. I was actually surprised with the way they went about it, which definitely impressed me. So that's why I'm here. What I feel I can offer is, I was lucky enough to be in the Australian team for 14 years. Travelled all the countries in the world. I feel I did reasonably well in all countries. To be a fast bowler is a tough part of the game, there's no doubt about that. You have to be physically strong, mentally strong, and also still have the skill level to succeed. And I look at India as probably the toughest place in the world to be a fast bowler. So if you can succeed in India, then you're going to succeed anywhere. So I think what I can offer is my findings about how I went about things, what routines I had, just your mental preparation, your thought processes while you're playing, and certain situations you're getting into the game and sort of backing yourself and learning. And I had a process when I played that it was about preparation, execution, and then analysis at the end. And that was the process I always used. So that's what I'm trying to pass on to the young bowlers to come through, the way they prepare, what they do in the gym, what they do in the nets, always to have a plan. And then it comes down to execution. You still have to have that control. You take, for instance, argument's sake, Mitchell Johnson. You know, he had that potential. He could bowl fast, but the radar wasn't quite hooked in. As soon as he had that control, that self-belief, and knew himself, he's one of the best bowlers in the world. So I feel that's what I can offer here, is to fine-tune the fast bowlers. They all have the skill level. They do have to have that work ethic, prepared to work as hard as they can. But to be a successful fast bowler, it's upstairs. Skill, fitness, strength will take you so far, but it's attitude that'll take you the rest of the way. And for our guys to, I guess, know themselves and know the game very well is very important, and then to put those into play out in the middle. And to be able to adjust to conditions. You know, to be a fast bowler in Australia is different to being a bowler in England and also being a fast bowler here in India. So being able to adjust to the conditions, being able to have that control, that self-belief, that mental toughness, and then go out there and put it into play. And it's not only about just doing it one day, but it's doing day in, day out, first spell, second spell, coming back, and just the thought processes. So hopefully, with me being involved, can fast track that system a little bit more, pass on to the young bowlers, especially young Indian bowlers coming through here. As I said, toughest place in the world to be a fast bowler is in India, but there are some big benefits, and focus on the positives there. But then also when they travel and play in other countries, to have a chat to them and give them a little bit of advice, so hopefully it helps them out a little bit more when they go there. I haven't had the chance to speak to Varun Aaron, who obviously over in the UK, and I thought he bowled quite well there, so I'm keen to have a chat to him, how he went, how he felt he went, what he learnt, and then give my findings as well. So at the end of the day, it's about the young bowlers coming through being the best they can be, but also knowing themselves, because the best coach they'll ever have is themselves. So that's part of what it's all about, and hopefully I can pass that on. And as I said, the facilities here, the trainers, the coaches at the MRF Pace Foundation have always impressed me, and that's why I'm here.